Hello and welcome to Igniter SMP Recap. My name is Louie, and I'll tell you about the crazy antics, mishaps, and much more happening on the Igniter SMP. Let's first start off with VinMC, who did some good deeds for us Igniter members. He first started off as Lord Sadius, who was in need of an enchanting setup, so Vid gave him one.
That's a lot of bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And this enchanting table. I don't think even made one of these for myself this season. But there.
Then Vid crafted spore blossoms using lilacs and drip leaves, and gifted all of them to Sushi Diamond.
And that is more like it. We now have a whole bunch more. I think there's 12 now. Spore blossoms on the ceiling.
He then went over to Iron Knight 64's base, and noticed that there were loud noises coming from the walls, and he discovered that it was zombies. So he silenced them using name tags.
Now I got 2 zombies in here for Iron Knight. He can use them to cure villagers if he wants, but there's no sound. And that is just the way I like it.
Lastly, VinMC went over to Salish's base, and made his gravestones a tiny bit more spiffed up.
Where did I get the ocelot heads, you're asking? Don't worry about it. Just don't think about it too much.
Next up is Iron Knight. He went to the Nether Hub and saw amazing Nether portal entrances, such as Amber Car's potted plant, Random's mini island, and Toll Thomas Main's train, all custom made by Sushi Diamond.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Iron Knight's next plan of action was to make a dual storage room on 2 different sides of his base.
I have a storage shed, but not a storage room, and I've gone the entire year. Yeah, I've been on this server for almost a year without a storage room, so we need to get working on that. Now, anytime you add a ceiling, there has to be walls, so let's do that quick. Next up, we may as well work on the floor.
Once he finished the main bulk of his storage room, he added some minor adjustments, such as making the back of the storage room look nicer and adding some walls.
I actually completed some of the back. I don't know what to do about this hole, but yeah.
Lastly, Iron Knight mined some terracotta in a mesa for a special surprise. If you're wondering what the surprise was, it's that Iron Knight gave all the terracotta to Toll Thomas Man, as he needed all the terracotta and other supplies to build a mansion inside his Toll Thomas Man's, VinMC's, and Captain Ronnie's minigame called Clues.
To get started on this project, I built a fancy entrance with 2 towers to go beside it. Then I started working on the walls. Another thing I want to point out here is that I haven't planned anything in creative mode. All of this is being done in my brain as I am placing down the blocks. 1 block at a time. This is something I haven't done a lot of lately, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of this in the future. I decided to add a waterfall to the front. Why? I don't know. I really don't know. That's what happens when you've been building for 20 hours. But yes, this is gonna be so awesome when it's finished. And hopefully we'll be able to play it next episode.
Next up is Wait, you're not subscribed? If you subscribe, I'll personally give you an apple. Actually, don't quote me on that. Okay, back where we were. Ganoxel started planning his new build, which was a Colosseum. He stared at the floor and decided to use red sand for it.
Here, I brought Vid over to check out the area and see how a Colosseum would fit into the plans for the server, and honestly, he was quite pleased with the plan, so I'm going to end up doing that as my main project now. We're going to need to clear out the trees, so I'm actually going to place down the perimeter of the main stadium, see how big it's going to actually be, and then clear out the trees that are going to be in the way. So, 1 second while I lay down the perimeter of our glorious new Colosseum. Anyways, the Colosseum's got, I think, a pretty good sized arena because I've decided to do, since chunks are broken up into 16 by 16, I decided to make it 2 chunks by 3 chunks. So 32 by 48. Got all I need, I think. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Let's put away the shovel. So yep, I have all the sand I need, I think, to build the stadium, but I decided to take it in a little bit of a different direction, and I'm using red sand. Because I think using red sand might be a better alternative, so hopefully this works out a little better than just regular sand. And with that, we have the arena floor, which, it actually came out a lot bigger than I thought it would. Now all I have to do is draft up a design for the actual Colosseum itself, and we'll be all set.
Lastly is Captain Ronnie, who received 45 wizard skulls in a chest and an ominous message from Vid, saying to unleash them. So he listened and fought the wizards. He put up a fair fight, but he died so many times that even the server got concerned.
Like, even the server is asking me if I'm okay. That's actually just Vid. He's probably looking at the console right now. You know it's bad when the server ghost asks you if you're fine. I died 8 times to this wither. Which actually isn't that bad considering I summoned in 2 at once.
Once he finished fighting all the wizards, he toured his part of the clues, which he made. He had multiple rooms, including a kitchen, a blacksmith, and a storage room.
So I finished most of the rooms, and it just, like, the whole idea was to have rooms that you might find in, like, an actual house, like a functional Minecraft house. So this is the library that serves as an enchanting room. I don't know if I want to say that I like this room the most, but I really like the vibe that I managed to pull off. So everything's stone, there's like anvils everywhere, like this big fireplace, like, oof, is the kitchen. And like, honestly, this is my favorite room so far. Like, I think there's still like a few decorative things in every room that I want to finish, but like, just everything about this turned out exactly how I wanted.
Well, that'll be all. I hope you have a great day. See you later, and peace.